video diary, video blog, vlog. It's interesting that all of this stuff now is considered content when in actuality it's just life. I'm in spirit right now. Spirited, although I'm a little choked up and although I'm a little bit in tears. I'm in the area that they call Rockville Town Center. It is so beautiful. The houses, the library, the dining, the movies, even the parking lot. I grew up in this area before it looked like this. And I was mad, like angry, when the development started. Because I know that change is not easy. And I know that when change occurs, there's going to be some people who are displaced. And displaced to the point where they may never be able to return to the place that they once called home. That's just a part of economic development. And I remember my hairdresser was down here. Her name was Helena. Sounded like my grandma's name, Helena. And she was so devastated. She was one of the only black woman business owners that I knew in Rockville, Maryland. This was a time when to be black in Montgomery County meant that you were one, that you were the token. And when they started the development process, obviously they offered her money for her building and things like that. But even she was devastated because she knew that she would never find a place quite like this then, at that time. Subsequently, she ended up moving to a space in Tacoma Park, Maryland, which was, I don't think that she was truly happy there, and the ambiance just was not her, you know. Tacoma Park itself is so beautiful, but she, as opposed to owning her own space, she was downsized and had to lease a booth. And I've never really been one for change. I had to experience life-altering change really early in my life. And from then, things were never quite the same and not quite easy as well. So I usually, like some, run from change. I avoid change. And so this area that they call Rockville Town Center, I avoided, quite frankly, for quite some time. right? Because it was sort of my own little peaceful protest. It was my own little boycott. And I've seen this go on so much in Maryland. You know, I don't think that this Rockville area was considered gentrification, but excuse me, I don't want to stop talking, but I also need to find a tissue because I'm getting like all emotional. But I've seen it happen over and over and over again, where in the name of progress, which it is such a beautiful progress, there's certain people who are left behind. And then I see on a night like tonight how there's certain people who find a way to continue to climb, find a way to continue to elevate, find a way to move to higher heights and ascend to a level which at the time might have seemed unattainable, but now is sort of the status quo. So tonight, I ventured into the town center to go to this beautiful Igbo restaurant, Nigerian restaurant. It's called Oko House. I believe I got it right. And oh my gosh, the food, delicious. The ambiance, delicious. The service, delicious. The cleanliness, delicious. The staff, delicious. The patrons, delicious. And my son and I happened to be there on the night of a birthday party. A family was given a birthday party to celebrate their mother's 50th birthday party. Now, 50 ain't old, y'all. Back in the day, like, oh my God, 50, you're halfway through. No, 50 is still so young and so vibrant and so rich and so capable and so alive and so beautiful. And her husband was there, and they were married for 30 years. Her children were there. Eldest girl, then a boy, then a girl. And the boy just wept over the love that he had for his mom. He wept about this woman that has given her all to him and his siblings and his father and their church and their community. And my heart was so overcome. And then their youngest daughter, she stood up and she spoke and she tried so hard to get the words out. But how do you explain the love of a mother? This is July, and anyone who is Ifa knows that July is Yemoja's month, the mother of all humanity. And that Yemoja energy was so strong and so palpable in that restaurant tonight. As people doted over and adored the love that they had for Iya. this is progress. This is change. Where a family relocates from Africa to the United States one by one and has the opportunity to call this melting pot that we call the DMV, this melting pot that we call Montgomery County, Maryland, to call this place the land of opportunity, not just home, but a place where they could welcome everyone else and show them that anything is possible. So Spirit spoke to me tonight through the words of this woman's children, through the words of her husband. There was a word that he said in Igbo, and it basically means like the ever attentive wife, the wife that will never give up on you, the wife that is always there. I wish that I knew the word, but yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good energy. It's overcoming to my heart chakra. Citrulline. I think it's time to balance with some citrulline. But I'm just like, I've always just been anti-change, anti-establishment. Let's find another way to go. Literally deviate through this part. I know, like, the grid, the way it used to be, but all of this that we're looking at now, or that I'm looking at now, it used to be like grassland and trees, and I'm like that Amy Grant song, they paved paradise to put up a parking lot. It wasn't like originally Amy Grant, but Amy Grant did it when I was younger, so I got stuck on Amy Grant. But I believe the OG was Joni Mitchell, Where You At? But nevertheless, they paved paradise, and they put up a parking lot, and they put up a library and a municipal center and an art center and a dance studio and a hair salon and restaurants and housing. Like, it's not that bad. So I tell myself, Ifayemi, Yemojabemi, Tyrese Joyelle, Ifayemi, don't be so anti, Ty. Don't be so anti. Like, this is the evolution of life. This is Darwinism. This is survival of the fittest. And not only that, but baby girl, you survived. Like, when I first came here, oh God, I was devastated. I did not want to be here. I did not understand. I didn't understand not one bit. I would go into restaurants and shake like a leaf. I was so socially awkward, so socially inept, so scared, so frightened. I wanted my mom. And tonight, tonight I hear these children praising their mom for what she has done to their whole entire community, not just their family, their whole community. And I just say, Ashe. Iba Yemonja Modukwe, to the mother, to Mother Earth, to Aye, for allowing us to walk upon your land, to the mothers and the aunties and the grandmas and the sisters who have been there to nurture all of humanity through this painstaking process of growth. Being a mother myself, a mother of 4, I know I can never get these moments back. I have 1 in college, 1 in high school, 1 in middle school, and 1 in diapers. Hey, she doing it right. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. There's no game book. There's no playbook. There's no how-to manual. You just got to get out there and do it. Excuse me, I didn't find a tissue. You just got to get out there and do it. Just like Nike says, just do it. You know? And I guess God was like, okay, that's too much snot. Here's the tissue. But, excuse me, I had to get it out. But that's where we are now. That's where we are on the A side. This is the A side. I have a emerging something that Spirit is giving me called the flip side, the B side, the part that everybody doesn't always see. This is the part that people sees all around me, but they don't know everything that goes into it. So when I see progress like this, I give homage to the OGs, to the great mothers like Helena. A single mom, hairstylist, full of Oshun sweetness. Before I even knew who Oshun was. Full of love and light and laughter. Although she did cut my hair one time. I tell her, I was like, do not cut my hair. Because, you know, I have a black girl with long hair. I was like, don't cut my hair. But she cut it. But it's all good because I love me some Helena. She did the daggone thing. She kept my Jerry curl juicy. She did, though. I had the S curl, the Hawaiian silky, all that. Yes, Tashaka. Yes, Tashaka. But this Yemonja night, I just wanted to take time and give praise, give shout out to all the mothers. Because even if you don't know whom and how and what the energy of Yemonja signifies, you do know, because you know the earth. You know mother, you know auntie, you know grandma, you know that nurturing womb, you know that voice, you know, like nothing puts this boy to sleep like me holding him, cradling him in my arms. You know what I'm saying? I could be dead dog tired. He could be dead dog tired, and he not going to sleep unless he's cradled in his mother's arms. And so we give praise to the universe for cradling us all in the sweet bosom of Yemonja's arms, for letting us get the nutrition from her that we need to sustain. So that's it. I just needed to let it flow, just like the waves in the ocean, just like the water. I just needed to give homage to not only this mother as she celebrates her 50th birthday, but to the great mother. Yay. Let me not, because the Lord knows I start bringing down spirit up in here. Goodness gracious. Whoa. Wow. All right, now. Peace. Have a good night. And thank you for listening to my heart. Thank you for listening to my heart. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo, Ireo, Ifayemi, Yemonjabemi, July 2023. Don't forget, if you didn't know before, now you know. July is Yemonja's season. Yeah, Yemonja. Omilodo Yemonja. This is her season. Nobody can take that away.